What is music?
Bounce. Rach, what's your favorite thing about New Orleans?
Food, probably so far.
Food, probably so far. You had some beignet.
I had some beignet. It was quite cocaine-y, but it was very good.
Cocaine.
A lot of people ask if they could have it.
Yes. Also, I'm very scared of people, so I don't think this is the city for me.
It's so easy, though. You just ignore.
I know.
What you don't do if somebody asks for the time, you don't look at your Apple Watch and then walk away. That's what you don't do.
That's amazing.
What if
That's
somebody
exactly
actually
what she
wanted
did.
the time?
You could see her real time realizing what she was doing and being like, shit.
I'm so dumb. I don't belong in big cities.
It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome.
I'm sorry.
That person wants the time. I'm going to have the time and not give it to them.
It's my time now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get done recording this, and then we're going to go
Field trip.
on a
Party.
field trip.
My body's ready to party. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, that's good.
Define party.
It won't be party, but you will be tasting some. We're going.
Something.
It's half museum, half booze.
Everybody wins.
We're going to the Sazerac. Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have a
That's going to be fun.
Sazerac tasting,
Yeah.
and I think we
And
even.
museum tasting.
I think we even get like a Sazerac house snifter with the tasting to take home.
That's awesome.
So you're gonna have a fancy
Yay. I
for
have
your
a couple
Buffalo
of those
Trace.
from the
and-
whiskey places in Scotland. So
Perfect.
add to the collection.
So you can use those with your
After you boys
Buffalo
drink
Trace
it for
and
me,
Starbucks.
I can have my cup.
yeah. It's gonna be fun.
I love it. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to dinner again. Maybe
Where are we going for dinner this time?
We are going to a more historical.
Ooh.
It is not what it once was, but it's so it's just
The building itself is historic?
yeah.
We don't
And,
have to be fancy though, right?
No, you don't want to look like a hobo.
I
but
feel like we were very fancy last night. I feel like we were definitely the most fancy people
absolutely do not have to do that.
in the place.
Yeah, no.
There were people in t-shirts. That was
Just-
against dress code.
Yeah, fuck them. Just
Said no
What's up
t-shirts.
with that?
What's up with that?
don't look like a vagabond.
Anyway,
A vagabond?
okay.
What is
That's fun to say like that.
that from?
What's up with that?
Vagabond.
It's from Saturday Night Live. It's a Keenan Thompson.
You still watch that, huh? Hasn't been good for like quarter of a century.
No, it's good.
Oh, cool, dude.
Should we talk?
We can. We've been talking. It's kind of how we start the What is Music's.
What is music? I found the answer.
What was the answer?
It's that poster.
It's that right there on the wall.
What you do is you draw
Literal
some
music.
squigglies on a sheet
Yeah.
that has lines on it.
For people who can't see, which is everyone
It's
except
sheet,
for
baby.
us.
It's just a
It's
poster
a
sheet.
framed
Got yourself
poster of
stew
sheet
going.
music.
Pretty ironic that there was no way I saw that and I was like, there is absolutely no way I can work that into the background of our videos.
Can you do like
But
a
it's lovely.
picture-in-picture editing?
Why don't you go ahead and work it out for me?
I don't know how to edit.
Well, shut up then. What did we decide to talk about this year in What is Music? Essentially, this was your idea.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. We're kind of doing, I don't know, what would you, like a flattery versus plagiarism sort of thing?
Yes.
Is stealing music actually stealing music? At what point does it become theft?
Right.
And at what point is it, well, are you telling me that you invented AEC?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's actually a really fucking
Those are my
hard-
notes.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many fucking chord structures that you can
Right.
do.
Yeah.
Now, there are times where you see. Here's how I'll start it. The first time that we actually talked about this was season 1, we covered Korn's self-titled debut album. Mm-hmm. We talked about my favorite song on that album, which is Ball Tongue. Mm-hmm. And apparently, I don't remember what the band was, but that riff, the Ball Tongue riff, is extremely similar to a different song. Now the problem is I'm such a big fan of that album, that song,
Right.
that to me I hear that other song, and of course my mind's like, no,
This
that's
is
not
hard.
that's not the same
Yeah.
thing. I don't know, Rachel, how subjective do you think it actually is?
I mean, we had that conversation last night about AI, and AI is completely inspired by, grabs from other people, and it's how it learns. But you could argue that every single musician ever is just an accumulation of every other musician that they've ever listened to.
In the end, they all just stole from Mozart.
And like you said, how many chord progressions can there possibly be?
Morbid Angel was the band that supposedly Korn had.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I can see that being problematic for death metal fans.
Well, death metal fans are great people.
Kind.
Speaking from experience, I am problematic.
In 1965, the court saw the first case regarding plagiarism in music. Len Barry's song 123 was said to plagiarize Ask Any Girl by the Supremes. The court found for the original artist, resulting in 15% of songs, publishings, and writing royalties.
Oh.
It is
Totally worth it. You're telling me I can steal from the Supremes and I only have to pay them 15%?
It's
Well,
like
it
a
depends on how much
licensing
you
fee.
I'd get on that all day. Yeah. Well, I mean, 15% of $10 is $1.50. I'm cool with that.
That's some fast math. I was like 15 cents with add those zeros. Just tell.
You weren't really like that.
Decimal point.
I've got other cases that we can that bring us around to talk about stuff. Mm-hmm. I think the first question that's the maybe easiest, maybe hardest to answer is personally, how much does it affect you, your listening? When you hear a song and you're like, well, that's whatever by whoever. Does it bug you?
I try to think of it. I think it doesn't bug me as much as it should, because having a profession where I write a lot, if I felt like somebody was stealing from my ideas, I would probably get pretty frustrated, because it takes so long for me to think of things.
That's so true.
And there's that creative process that you have to go through, and you think of the fact that somebody has taken an idea from you and just skipped all of that writer's block and gone right into something because they had the start from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
So I think I'm a lot nicer to musicians because I'm not a musician. But if it was in writing, I would be like, the fuck do you think you're doing?
That's an interesting perspective, because depending on the creative field, like comedy, for example, it's like,
Ooh, yeah, can't do that.
joke stealing is a big no-no.
The problem with joke stealing is when you see it, I think that there's a lot of, when you hear it in music, there's a little bit of, maybe they're joke stealing. It tends to be like,
exact.
That was like, that's their.
Yeah.
And also, how many bands are in bars here in New Orleans playing other people's music?
Yeah.
That is not a thing. You don't do other people's jokes in comedy.
Yeah.
It's a
That's very
different
true.
art form.
Very true.
It's not replayable,
Yeah.
you know.
That's kind of a funny concept. I should start touring and doing famous. I'll start touring. I'll do, what are the good ones? I should do Bill Cosby as himself. I should do Eddie Murphy Raw. I should do
some Pryor.
Sam Kinison.
the first 2 Pryor stand-ups. I should do the first couple Chappelle.
There you go.
George Carlin.
Do you get the joke?
No. Oh.
What is the Office episode where Steve Carell is doing Chris Rock?
I'm sorry, he's butchering it. Could you just let me? Every time black people want to have a good time, some ignorant ass I take care of my kids. Wait. Always want credit for something they're supposed to do.
Like Steve Carell,
Yeah.
Michael Scott goes into the office because he loved the Chris Rock stand-up, but he starts doing it, and he's doing it in the voice.
Oh no!
It's so funny. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I wonder if there's more of a bias for me. It depends on the band kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
That's,
And there's also plagiarizing an entire song versus, so the case that comes to mind is the intro to Stairway to Heaven was clearly lifted from another band.
Yes.
Clearly. Like
Yes.
if you listen. But if you listen to the song that it was lifted from and listen to the intro to Stairway, it's the same thing. But then Stairway to Heaven goes in 100 different directions after that.
Yeah.
So to claim that stealing that one intro made the song.
It did make the song though. That's the thing, is that nobody's heard of that other song.
Right.
Nobody knows about that other song.
Right.
So those people did the work.
but that
And
other
then
song
Stairway.
didn't have.
It didn't go anywhere.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you could say that was stolen from Watchtower, but
Watchtower.
wait, would Watchtower come first? Yes, it would have.
Yeah.
But Zeppelin was pretty notorious for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing is, those old blues riffs are so, like we were talking about, they're just riffing off of an E chord.
Yeah.
Is that really, how thefty is that? Or are we being biased because we fucking love Led Zeppelin?
Probably a little
Both.
bit.
Yeah.
A little of both.
Yeah.
And like we've already said, like it seems more forgivable in different forms of art. Right?
Yeah.
Completely different art form. Storytelling, film, movies. Those stories have all been told before.
Yeah.
It's like, what spin do you put on it?
Yeah.
So it's a very, like, stealing a script. It's like, well, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and then you have half the people that watch Scorsese think that he rips everything, watch Tarantino thinks he rips everything from Scorsese,
Yeah.
and then the other half think that he's one of the more inventive movie producers that we've had, directors that we've had in
right.
ever. There's even what movie is it? Swingers. In the movie Swingers, they're having that argument about the Tarantino's round table shot and Reservoir Dogs, and then you have one guy being like, he fucking ripped that from blah blah blah, from whatever New York, whatever Scorsese movie. But that is one of those art forms again where it's really fucking hard to be like, well, do you think you're the first person to pander on a fucking table?
Right. So Kurosawa, one of the most revered directors. I think it was Ron. It's one of his. I don't know if it was his final film, but near the end, it was in color, and it's King Lear, but it's samurai, but the story's King Lear. So it's like, did he steal from Shakespeare, or is it cool that he did that version of it?
Well, how many?
Like Lucas basically lifted concepts from Kurosawa for Star Wars.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's like that in space.
How many times? Well, when you're talking Shakespeare, though, it's like how many times has every Shakespeare story been told
through a different
in
lens?
a completely different sort of,
Yeah.
you know, in comedy and new and old
And I can see that, obviously these are apples and dinosaurs here. It's music and filmmaking and storytelling, very different versus
Sure.
joke theft. Very different. These are very different things. But are they? I mean, why? Why are they different? It's our perception.
Yeah.
Agreed. I mean, the results have been anywhere. Like I said, we've had the 15% thing. Katy Perry had a $2 million settlement. The most infamous one is the $5 million Robin Thicke Pharrell, the Blurred Lines off Marvin Gaye. They paid $5 million for that.
I thought Ghostbusters was the most famous one.
That might be the most famous one. I think the most famous one of the last, however.
Sure.
I feel like that Robin Thicke one.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
I feel like that Robin Thicke one was the one that really pushed people to the plagiarism talk, to the how involved do the courts get, and at what point does a judge say, "Oh, that's it, you lose"?
Yeah.
Right.
Wait,
How do you?
that's really hard.
Yeah.
And why is it different for Pharrell and, I mean, fucking Paul's Boutique by Beastie Boys? That's just other people's music, but done creatively. Why is that okay? But Blurred Lines isn't. Like, hip-hop has just started stealing everything. They take, like, look at what Nicki Minaj did on her last album to Billie Eilish's song. She didn't, she did the whole fucking song and then just rap behind it. Why is that okay?
We did the quick fire. Haley Williams, I can't remember the title of her song, but she's just singing the chorus to Bloodhound Gang's Bad Touch.
Yeah.
It's the exact same chorus.
Yeah.
Like,
But then you have Olivia
In her-
Rodrigo who stole from Paramore
Williams.
too. Like there's
so it's
it's an incestuous
Everybody's doing it.
stealing pot.
I guess two wrongs make a right.
That's true. They do.
I don't think so.
Two rights make a left.
Because here's the
Yeah.
well, here's the shitty
Just
thing.
backwards.
Here's what I just realized. I'm glad you said that. Because Olivia Rodrigo had to put Paramore on credits for that
Right.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Haley Williams have to put Bloodhound Gang on credits for her song?
I mean, it was kind of after the fact. Haley's is still pretty new, right?
80% chance it had nothing to do with Paramore or Olivia Rodrigo. It was
Oh.
record labels.
Record
that
Yeah,
were
yeah.
labels
fucking
fighting over pennies.
I guarantee you, if they would have asked Haley Williams, she'd have been like,
yeah.
Whatever.
"Take it, girl."
Yep.
Yeah.
But is she? Here's the thing: nowadays, now that everything's on social media, because this has happened as well, is there so much pressure on artists? Because if they do say no, if the police say, "Hey, no, Puff Daddy, you cannot have I'll be watching you,"
Yeah.
do they then get just fucking blasted in social media?
Right.
Well, I mean,
right.
remember years and I mean, this was decades ago, but Lars with the whole
Napster.
Napster. That's
Yeah.
right. And now he's looked at like fuck, because that's how we share music now. It's free for everyone on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah.
Stock.
Well, and it did the damage that did to Metallica
Yeah.
was massive.
Massive.
Massive. And it wasn't, I don't even think the Metallica one's a bad example. They were wrong because they went after the people downloading.
Right.
They didn't go
Not the
after Napster.
Yeah, not the technology.
That's-
They went after the fucking
fans.
kid in their basement
Yeah.
that just really wanted to hear the album and couldn't afford it for $20.
And
Yeah.
and coming up through metal where like mixtapes and sharing stuff was part of the culture. And at the time, them being like one of the biggest bands in the world.
Yep.
Exactly. Another, I mean, for fighting over pennies, not
Yeah.
pennies, obviously, but for them to fight and be like, they're not buying our music. Like, how many millions of dollars do you sleep on every night?
Well, that's the brilliance of that South Park episode. Now Lars' son won't get his gold-plated outdoor pool.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, no! That's kind of true.
Yeah.
But that's a slippery slope.
Yeah, it
At
is.
what point does it
Yes.
stop?
Yep.
Yeah.
But then we go into more of the AI stuff, and why do I give a fuck if a musician... Why do I give a fuck if Metallica doesn't make any more money? Why do I care? I don't know. Let's shit on Metallica.
Oh yeah.
That
Let's
goes
do that.
well.
That-
Let's talk about Lars's drumming.
No.
Best drummer ever.
I'm super pro Metallica this year. I've been watching their old asses
I like old
play
Metallica.
on YouTube and stuff, and fuck,
Dude, they're
man.
amazing.
Yeah.
And still, with what they've put themselves through, like with James Hetfield just coming off stage and fucking looking like a 70 whatever year old,
Yeah.
and then right back on stage and
Going for
fucking, you know, down picking like nobody else can in the world.
Yeah. One of the
It's crazy.
most mutant right hands in the business, man.
Oh, I would like to thank you again for this whole concept.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Because of this concept, because of my doing, I studied a little bit. This is typically we just come in and we talk, but I like to have a few notes in case the conversation stalls. I found officially my least favorite song of all time, thanks to this.
Go on.
Because I've always had my least favorite songs of all time have been, since they came out, Holler Back Girl by Gwen Stefani, My Humps by Fergie,
Very similar songs.
and All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. One of those was fucking stolen. That's right. That terrible song somebody heard and was like, oh,
Let's make it again.
so yeah, My Humps, the song My Humps was taken. Did I even put
Like the music or the lyrics or both?
Spending all your money on me and spending time on me.
the exact music was taken from DJ Lynn Tolliver 1983's I Need a Freak. They had to give 75% of the songwriting credits
Wow.
That's a lot of credits.
for My Fucking Humps.
I mean,
So-
that blew up, man. I'd be
Here's-
mad.
Here's
Yeah.
the question: which version is worse?
Did you listen to the old one?
I didn't, but it can't be worse. In fact,
That's
could you
probably
imagine
true.
being a funk artist in the early 80s and writing a song and then you get to My Hump
Lovely
then
lady
you
lumps.
and you hear that
Check
and you're
it
like,
out. What?
yeah, that's mean. And then wait,
I want to
this
know
is
what lyrics they.
making how
had.
much money?
Oh my god.
That's pretty crazy. My favorite case of all time is Fantasy Records versus John Fogerty, Creedence. This is the strangest music copyright story ever, and it's fucking hilarious. So, John Fogerty famously got fucked out of all his own music, and a label owned it. When he left Creedence, he hit it big as a solo artist with what was it, Old Man Down the Road. CCR's old label, Fantasy, sued him, saying it sounded too much like Run Through the Jungle. So they sued John Fogerty for
sounding like
too
John
much
Fogerty.
like another John Fogerty song.
Wow.
Oh. That happens in writing too.
Yeah, he had
Where
to-
you plagiarize, you have to cite yourself, or else it's plagiarism because you're stealing your own ideas.
That's what he did. He had to go to a judge.
That's
and it was,
insanity.
he went to a judge with a guitar and said, "Here's the differences between Run Through the Jungle and the Old Man Down the Road." And the judge was like, "Oh yeah, okay, case dismissed."
Show your work.
Also, side
Yes.
point, I
Oh
wrote
my
both. What
gosh.
is it? Why?
It's
Insanity.
it's
That's
hilarious.
insanity.
It's awesome. Record labels, I love them.
So silly.
Right?
Yeah, they're the best. Such good. I don't care for their work, but I like them as
You
people.
like them as people. Here's a good one. Actually, I'll end with that one. Let's do. So this speaks to what we were talking about with hip hop. Queen suing Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. Well, they're taking. I mean, Vanilla Ice made it garbage. I feel like if you make it better,
All right, stop.
you know where that was going.
Yeah.
Good.
Terrible. What are David Bowie's thoughts on this?
David Bowie doesn't seem to be the type. He seems very the same thing that Elvis Costello said when Olivia Rodrigo clearly stole "Pump It."
God, it's brutal out here.
her writers.
Right.
Yeah.
I could pick. I think it would be hilarious to be in the same room as Olivia Rodrigo the first time like Pump It by Elvis. Who the fuck is Elvis Costello? And then she turns on the song. She's like, oh, what the fuck, guys? Like,
Right.
really?
Yeah.
Like, this is,
Oh.
yeah. But Costello was like, no, fuck it. She's the artist now. Like, I'm old. She's new. Let her. I feel like that would be very Bowie.
Yeah.
Maybe not
Yeah.
with Vanilla Ice. What are your guys' thoughts on a like an Ice Ice Baby on sampling?
It depends on if I like it or not. Because, like, the Puffy the
Goes back-
Police thing,
goes
like,
back to
I
that.
was so angry when that came out. Because it's first of all, you're using your friend's death to get famous. And then on top of that, you're stealing music from the police to get famous from your friend's death.
And you're turning a song about a stalker into I'll Miss You.
Yeah.
Which is also really fucking
Which
weird.
is, and I mean, with Queen, you're also taking a good song and making it not as good. I don't know how you feel about the song, but I don't like it. I mean, it's a banger. Like, people loved it, but
it's a joke of a song.
also it wasn't that far after the fact. When you're talking about Elvis Costello and Olivia Rodrigo, there's like a generation
40, 50 years.
between them, whereas Queen and Vanilla Ice is probably 15 years,
if
give
that,
or take.
If that. But still, this was also back. Well, no, because I'm just saying it, BC Boys did this,
Right.
and nobody has ever just said anything about BC
know,
Boys.
This comes to mind because it takes me back to like junior high. Two Life Crew sampled Van Halen, and my reaction was, "Fuck yeah!" They put "Ain't Talking About Love" in this song.
Yeah.
That was my reaction, but I knew
Yeah.
it. I was the Halen fan prior,
Uh-huh.
so with Vanilla Ice, I don't think I knew that
I
that
didn't
was
know.
Queen and Bowie until after.
Same.
I probably didn't either.
Yeah, because I was
fucking
Yeah.
I was 10. I was 11 years old, something like that. I remember my Mormon friend. We were on the bus, and he was telling me about this new song, and I listened to it on my headphones because he had the tape, and then he was like, "Do you get it? Girls wearing less than bikinis. Do you get it?" I remember that very well.
Oh my god!
You know him.
Wink,
by the way.
wink.
Who's it?
I don't want to edit.
Okay.
He
We'll talk later.
He was a Mormon. He still is. I'm quite sure of it. But that was.
Does he play a musical instrument?
No,
Okay.
no. He was more of a jock Mormon.
Okay.
Yeah, not Jack Mormon.
I know.
Not Jack
No.
Mormon. Jock Mormon.
I had I'll explain that joke later.
Something about soaking.
No.
I love samples. I love Beastie Boys. I don't know if it's right.
I just really, in my brain, it comes down to if I like it or not, whether I'm going to get mad or not.
Yeah, but what happens when the Beastie Boys sample some no-name 70s funk band and their song makes
that's-
millions of dollars?
Yeah.
What about that poor fucking 60-year-old dude that's like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
But then you have, like, in the 60s, we've gone over this with, everybody that was white in the 60s stealing songs
Oh, yeah.
days
Papoon.
later after they were published and redoing it and making it bigger.
Yeah, well, back then it got to where they would just say, oh, Fats Domino, that's a fantastic song. We give it to Pat Boone so it can get bigger. Because people wanted a nice, clean
Yeah.
Yep.
white dude singing it. But that's not plagiarism as much as just
Theft.
the U.S. We weren't great. Everybody has their history, right? There's a lot of museums around here in New Orleans. Slipknot versus Burger King.
Burger King. Underrated.
Might be the second strangest copyright case. In 2005, Burger King introduced a new product called chicken fries and launched an ad campaign featuring a fictional metal band called Coke Roke to support it. Slipknot, known for its members' use of scary masks, threatened to sue Burger King on the grounds the ads were ripping off Slipknot's band. Somehow Slipknot wasn't fazed by the fact that Coke Rope guys were wearing chicken masks.
Well,
and
that's kind of hilarious because Slipknot stole their shtick from another band.
ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, wearing masks like that's that fucking original.
Right.
Exactly. Did they steal that from Kiss?
Very good point.
Wait, what the fuck are we doing here? But the fact that Slipknot saw chicken heads on a commercial and was like,
That's us. We did that.
we did
That's
that.
us. That's us.
The case got dropped.
Yeah, good.
What?
But that doesn't.
If I was the judge.
But you hear that, and don't you automatically somewhere in your head just like if you are a Slipknot guy, or let's say that you're this much of a Slipknot guy, aren't you kind of now this much of a Slipknot guy?
It's kind of Napstery.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, where's the line? Because I could see like imagery
what is
being
music, Rachel?
imagery being like, yeah, inspired. But like, you're just pulling for what are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
I think maybe intention should be factored into it. Going back, and
Fair.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate with the Haley Williams. Like, she clearly was a fan of that song.
Good point.
So is she just like is it like an homage?
Do you think it's a chance that Olivia Rodrigo's an industry plant?
No, Disney. What? Here's the thing. Here's what. Not that.
I think she was sarcastically agreeing with me.
I don't think that Olivia Rodrigo, if Olivia Rodrigo actually, I don't know, wrote that song that sounds like Misery Business. I don't know in her case that I would think of it as plagiarism, because I can see like hearing something, keeping it in the back of your head, and then writing something and it accidentally sounding.
Damn, she's 12.
Exactly.
What did she hear it 3 months ago?
Here's the thing. It was very popular on the TikToks, which is why Paramore got big again, because somebody was like, Misery Business, Kate Bush, it was one of those things. Put it on a couple TikToks. It took up, and then Paramore's like, wait, we can play again? We play music again? We'll put some albums out.
So then is Olivia Rodrigo, should Paramore be thanking her for, hey, now we're big again? We can tour. Paramore's kind of as popular as they've ever been now.
Because now they have the kids and the oldies.
We've talked about Paramore. I never thought we would have touched Paramore. We've talked about them a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
When Avril Lavigne went to introduce, it was Hall of Fame, it was something, and she had to introduce David Bowie, and she was pronouncing his name David Bowie. She clearly
Jesus Christ.
She had no clue who the fuck he was.
It's a Canadian
Why was she?
accent.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
David Bowie, eh? But that's when I start thinking,
What are we doing?
it may be an industry plant. Maybe there's a producer
Well, Avril,
that's like,
that's not the original Avril Lavigne.
I don't know what you mean.
She's a copy. Like the real Avril Lavigne died, and then they replaced her
With an AI
body
bot?
double with the
Oh,
Avril doppelganger.
that's why she looks exactly the same as she did 20 years ago. Is that 20?
Also, Katy Perry is Jean-Benet Ramsey. I know. I have a lot of these. Did you know that one? I feel like that one's up your alley.
Did you see that Katy Perry's ex went to a Halloween party and his new girl dressed up as Katy Perry in the spaceship thing?
That's hilarious.
And there's a picture of her like getting down on the ground and kissing the ground. Like,
Oh no.
that's maximum troll job.
Amazing. That's too bad.
I kind of love that.
Yeah,
It's funny though.
That's really funny.
Videos of Katy Perry's shows lately have been amazing.
She's always been insane in concert.
How is she so popular? Because she looks so awkward.
Yeah.
She sounds super awkward. She's one of the more popular artists
Yeah.
of the last 20 years.
Yeah. I think she's got a pretty wide spread of fans too, age-wise.
Come on. Don't throw softballs like that. We're not going to laugh. Come on.
You boys.
I know it's obvious that as time goes, it's harder to hear things that are original.
Yeah.
It's so hard for artists to do that now because everything's been done a kabillion times.
But even within that, we were like, oh, this sounds like this and this sounds like this.
True.
True.
I think it's increasingly more difficult to find novelty in art when there's so many. When as an audience, we have access to so many people doing art.
Yeah. That's
We're
actually,
so connected.
yes. And if you can't, you can't listen to the billion songs that are out there, so you don't know. You don't know if that new no-name artist on Spotify, that song that they came out with was actually ripped off by some random fucking 70s vinyl that they heard. I think that that's kind of what a band, I think that's kind of what a band like Led Zeppelin was relying on. It's like nobody else is going to hear this weird shit that we're listening to. I don't think that they realized that the internet was going to become a thing.
Right.
And that everybody was going to know everything. That's the other problem. Is do we know too much? Is it too much?
Is it too much?
Is there too many videos of like, is this sound too much like this?
Everything. I mean, yeah. Everything sounds like something else to a degree.
Well, and it like
the Deftones sound so much like Chevelle.
there's no like place to be an underground for music anymore, where music like a scene can cook outside of the eyes of the general public and really become something because everything's so immediately available.
Yeah.
And paired with that, like the pressure for new artists, for like record label artists, to be immediately successful. They don't have time to like
Simma?
Like, yeah.
Simmer.
Simma.
I know.
Simma. To get their flavors to marry and, you know.
It's kind of, I hate to do the sports analogy on a music podcast, but the NFL has gotten to where they draft a quarterback. If the quarterback's not amazing in 2 years, they're fucking done.
Right.
They're gone. When we grew up, you were going to be back up to whoever for 5 years. You're going to learn the playbook and stuff. And you had years and years and years to marinate, to get better. We don't have patience for anything anymore. I don't.
You don't?
I flipped out on... So we flew here Thursday. I flipped out because Wednesday I realized that I hadn't ordered a part that I needed to record this. And Amazon, I ordered on Amazon, got to my house in like 3 hours. That's the expectation that we have now.
Yeah.
I have ordered like cake mix and frosting on Amazon because I was like, I'm not going to be able to get to the grocery store until this day and I need it this day.
That's insane.
So I ordered those two things.
You're in a two-adult household. There is no reason for that ever.
And ironically, it was the wrong kind of icing, so I had to go to the grocery store and get another thing of icing anyway. So
that's great. But I bet it was easy, and I bet it was cheap shipping, and I bet...
Just killing the ozone.
Yeah.
A little bit more every day.
Amazon has electric trucks now.
Not in
Until they have
Idaho.
to get a new battery, which is terrible for the environment. But hey, thanks a lot, Obama.
If you're going to steal, it better be good.
Yeah. It better be better.
System of a Down wants you to steal their album.
Right?
Steal this album?
That was an interesting point in time when ripping songs became a thing and suddenly artists were realizing that they were kind of fucked.
Yeah. Like, oh...
Yeah. Dave Matthews had recorded the Lily White sessions, which were great, amazing songs, but they got leaked. That was one of the first leaks that I know of that at that time they were uber famous. They're one of the most they were the biggest touring band. And that was devastating to them.
Yeah.
That like what do we do with this? We built an album. It's out there in not the order that we wanted, without the art that we wanted.
Right.
Probably not even the final production that they wanted.
I'd be so pissed.
But nowadays, it's like, hey, should we write a song and then put it on Spotify and YouTube Shorts? TikTok? TikTok? Is it getting worse, or are we just getting older? Is it just get off my lawn?
It's either getting worse or getting more visible, because like we said, we have access to absolutely everything all the time. And so we could very well just be seeing it more because everybody's posting about everything every minute of every day.
It's also cheaper for them. It's way more expensive to go in the studio and try to record something and then put together an album and stuff than it is to just, hey, let's get out our 16-channel recorder, record something, and then just put it out on fucking, you know. I don't follow labels much anymore. Like we did our best albums list, and I won't try to spoil too much, but if you asked me what label Wet Leg's on, or who were the kids that we loved last year that did the Doritos and Fritos song,
100 Gex.
100 Gex.
Yeah.
Are they on a label?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't
Are
know.
they just in their basement fucking pumping this
Just
amazing
cranking
shit out?
onto the internet? That's a good question.
I don't really know. I used to know a lot more about how labels work.
Yeah.
Back when I was so heavily involved in the music industry. I don't know anymore. But that's the same question that we talked about in the finale about AI. Why should we care about record labels? I mean, we love music. We want music to come out. I don't know how successful they can be anymore. If they're not one of the bigs.
Right.
You're either a billionaire or you're
Not.
can't tour.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with plagiarism. So
Rabbit trail.
went off topic.
These conversations kind of have overlap. Like the AI,
It totally does.
because I think about like some of the AI stuff I've seen lately is like, what if like take a Metallica song and make it disco? You know,
Yeah.
it's like X versions.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars was the lead singer for Metallica.
Right. AI will crank it out for
I
you.
kind of want to.
That'd be fun. Please hold.
Let me meta
Wait a
that
minute.
real quick. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Even for us, I was fucking around with Meta, just being funny.
Oh my God.
With our promo,
Yeah.
just our promo picture thing that I put on Instagram. Is that even? There is a part of me that's like, should we be posting that? Is that even?
If it was better, maybe. They were.
I think the fact
Garbage.
that they're garbage makes it way better.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Compare them to the Will Smith eating spaghetti from a couple years ago. That was nightmare fuel. And then think about where's that going to be in 2 to 3 years?
It
Yeah.
already is. Like
Right.
Yeah.
I think I might have sent you the video, but one of the guys uses it as an example is like look at the Will Smith spaghetti thing from a year ago.
Compared to today.
Look at it now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could not fucking tell.
Right.
I'm sure there's one point where his like hand came up, and I don't know why AI
Yeah.
can't do hands, but they cannot do hands.
Not doing hands or spelling.
I like that I'm calling AI they.
It's
One of my professors last semester, most professors have like a video each week that you watch, and it's like, this is what's going to happen this week. And I was like, he's wearing the same shirt every time, because I would like
That's
kind of
AI.
listen to it and then I was like, he's not blinking. This is AI.
yeah.
So how long?
But
did
it
take?
took me. To be
little
fair,
bit.
I was not like
Paying any attention?
paying super attention.
Yeah.
I was like taking notes while I was listening to him talk.
Gotcha.
But definitely AI.
Because we've covered the Olivia Rodrigo thing.
Mm-hmm.
We cover stuff like that. We talk about Led Zeppelin. Do we care? It doesn't seem like we've really cared.
We don't seem super passionate either way, I don't think.
It doesn't seem like it, right? Might be a good thing for people to write in. and ask if we should care.
Tell us your thoughts. Are you
If-
angry?
When you hear us talking about Olivia Rodrigo getting super famous off of a direct ripoff for whatever it is, whether it was Olivia Rodrigo
Herself.
stealing it or her producer saying,
Producers.
hey, I've got this song idea, and her having no idea what it was. Or like you said, subconsciously.
Yeah.
I've said this before on the pod. I have written House of the Rising Sun probably 5 times where I'll write a song and I'll be like, this is fucking great. And then in a few days I'll go and I'll start recording the guitar and I'm like, oh, I just wrote fucking House of the Rising Sun again. This is fucking like, yeah.
When I was in high school, I used to, I'm a very vivid dreamer, and I have been forever, and I still am, but I was dreaming and I had these like amazing song lyrics, and I was like, I'm gonna write this down. And so I had like a pad and paper next to my bed, and when I woke up the next morning, I was like, yes, I'm so excited. And it was in sync
Garbage.
lyrics with like 2 words changed.
Like hi.
Yes, I mean something similar to that, but yes.
That's a great joke.
But subconsciously, I'm like, this is fucking genius. But it's not. It's just what my brain remembered and put together.
Maybe here's the problem. If I had, let's say that I was a musician, and let's say that I did write a song, and I came out with it, and then I was like, that's fucking House of the Rising Sun. I think my problem is that you never hear anybody be like, I am so, like Olivia Rodrigo didn't, I'm so fucking sorry. This is clearly a Paramore song. I had no idea. I wasn't, you never see that. You never see somebody being like, I'm taking this down because this is House of the Rising Sun, and I'm so sorry. I'm just realizing it. You never see that.
It's either silence or like justification.
Or it's the other artist having to say, nope, all good. You're all
Yeah.
good. It's fine.
Or not all
Sure.
good.
Yeah, or not all good. But you don't see that much
But
anymore.
nobody ever comes out and like, oopsies.
Oopsies. Like,
But do you think they realize oopsies, or they realize it and they're like, maybe nobody will notice?
Well, that makes you a shitty person. Which
But what if you didn't do it on purpose and then you're like, oh shit? I would
a
admit,
good
you'd have to
person,
admit
a
it.
good
Yeah,
person
you're
would
right, you're
still
right.
say, hey, this is not right. But we've talked about that a lot too. We don't know any good musicians. There's like 3 of them. I don't know if you get as famous as some of these people
I don't think so.
and you are a good person.
Yeah.
I don't know that happens.
Yeah. You have to be
Yeah.
something's a little broken
Yeah.
Yeah.
to drive you to that level.
I mean, we've watched almost all of our heroes get completely burned down by
Oh, yeah.
what in the 80s was
Celebrated.
completely acceptable rock star
Yeah.
behavior is now fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we wanted our rock stars to trash rooms and throw TVs out the windows.
Yeah.
And
Do weird things to people.
Yeah.
And yeah. That was expected.
Did we want that?
Well, the whole Marilyn Manson thing was, which
Which bit?
he was cleared of people finding out he was a weirdo and a sadist and a fucking,
imagine that.
like, did we not
A little on the nose.
fucking
there, right?
know that? Why is everybody acting surprised suddenly? Why is everybody suddenly offended by this thing that we all knew? I'm not saying that people knew that he had assaulted somebody,
Right.
but read his fucking book that he came out with in like 98. There are stories in there that are gross. Nobody cared. Nobody gave a shit.
Right.
Like, it was just the stories of all of those bands in the 80s, of the Poisons and fucking Van Halen. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Led Zeppelin was,
Dude, Zeppelin were
they were the
terrible.
kings of the craziest fucking shit. And nowadays, it's a whole different. Nowadays, the real bad people are the for me. Sorry, I'm gonna piss people off again. It's $1.3 billion Bruce Springsteen that still charges $350 when he goes to Detroit for a concert.
Yeah.
And
It's for the people.
and I get I understand the arguments coming back. Like, you don't understand that Bruce Springsteen is a fucking company. There are probably hundreds of employees. It's $1.3 billion, people.
Here's the thing.
You are not the blue collar guy that you got famous off of.
You have Bruce Springsteen and you have Taylor Swift. I went to Taylor Swift in Seattle. My tickets were right under $100 per person for Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Not that that's affordable for everyone, but the fact that she can do that and Bruce Springsteen's charging, I mean, that's his minimum ticket.
Yeah, I haven't compared Taylor Swift and Bruce Springsteen tickets. She's a billionaire. So
exactly.
She's clearly been doing something greedy.
I mean, but that tour made her that way.
What were your guys' thoughts on the Billie Eilish? What are your thoughts on a millionaire calling out billionaires?
She gives money away.
She does. She gave like half of her fucking money away. That's true.
Yeah.
She did.
I think it's fair to, if you were calling out other people, that you need to be doing that.
But
you also need to fucking understand economics and know that billionaires don't have a liquid $1 billion to just give away. It's like those are valuations based in like
commodities and
like investments and
investments.
Those are not realizable gains in this. It seems like that's an easy glass house to throw stone at.
So I'll say I'm completely torn. I don't know, because I don't think there should be billionaires, but that's way too easy of a sentence to say.
Right. Yeah.
You
then
know?
we wouldn't have nice shit. We'd all be living in huts if we were billionaires.
Maybe.
For sure.
Maybe. Why can't you just have 999 million?
Well, okay. Because the bitch ain't one.
Plagiarism, am I right? We suck at this because I think we like each other too much to. I think we're all extremely intelligent. I also think that we aren't good at podcasting because we aren't assholes.
I think we're more reasonable.
Yeah.
And better at like debate in we're not trying to win or argue.
Yeah.
Right.
We're trying to figure out the answer.
If I disagree if you and I have opposing viewpoints, when I hear what you say, I'm like, no, that makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also.
Should we not do that?
I think.
Let's fight. Let's break up again.
We're mostly in the same vein here, but I don't care if you agree with me on everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be super boring.
I don't want to agree 100% with everyone I know.
I agree with
also
that.
True.
Like,
do you get it?
I agree with that. I concur.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Don't let me tell you what to do.
Society works better when you have different people with different viewpoints who interact and are able to play nice with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
you're Marjorie Taylor Greene's of the world. Sorry, it got political.
Oh my God.
The new version.
Taylor's version.
That's what the T's for. Oh my God.
That was kind of cool. Plagiarism, am I right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Any final thoughts?
Let's talk about it next year.
No, I don't.
Circle back.
This was one of the worser ones, I think. Because there's
There's no answer.
There's no
Worstest.
answer.
It's the worstest.
Rachel, what the fuck? Thanks a lot.
Look what you've done.
Are we in a fight?
I think if it was a perfect world, it would be beautiful for every time the Beastie Boys got famous off of whatever beat that they gave at least half of whatever they make off the song to that artist.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that. I definitely don't think what certain genres have started to think, which is you will see artists like a Nicki Minaj who has done it, and there are a lot of other ones that I can't think of, that if they get called out on a plagiarism, they will go on social media and be like, hey, this piece of shit artist I got a cease and desist because I stole their music. It's like, well, yeah, you stole their music. But if you go and you read the comments, it's like, fuck that band. Nobody knows who that band is. Fuck those guys. Do you keep doing what you're doing? It's like when I was talking about the Halloween thing and the kids taking all the candy, and all the comments below are like, yeah, what do you expect? Who cares? They're kids having fun. No, what the fuck is
That's
happening?
kids. It's different.
What's happening to our world?
Let's circle back to that.
You think there's a difference between Nicki Minaj and a kid? Beside the... Well, my son shows me his butt sometimes. It's fairly small.
These two.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Also, it's funny when you're a kid.
Harrison penis, daddy penis. Mommy penis? No, mommy doesn't have a penis. I know it's 2025. No offense.
She doesn't have a penis today.
Yet. If she did, I would completely support her. That's all the time I have.
Is that plagiarism?
You stole my genitalia. That's fucking amazing.